Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. Brandon AIYUK's move to the Dallas Cowboys has sent shockwaves through the NFL landscape, with fans and analysts alike scrambling to digest the implications of this high-profile acquisition. The announcement, which came earlier today, has sparked an intense debate across social media platforms, with Cowboys supporters flooding forums and comment sections with a mix of jubilation, speculation, and strategic predictions. From the moment the news broke, sports networks pivoted their coverage to analyze the potential transformations in the Cowboys' offensive scheme, weighing AIYUK's proven skill set against the existing roster. Known for his agility, route-running precision, and uncanny ability to create separation even against elite defenders, AIYUK is expected to provide quarterback Dak Prescott with a versatile weapon capable of changing the dynamics of the passing game in ways that could be both subtle and overt. Analysts have immediately begun drawing comparisons to previous superstar acquisitions in Dallas history, noting that while the Cowboys have made bold moves before, the timing and potential synergy with Prescott suggest that this could be more than just another offseason headline. The buzz extends beyond just X's and O's. However, as merchandising, fan engagement, and social media trends are all beginning to reflect the excitement of this signing, creating a ripple effect across multiple layers of football culture. Rumors surrounding AIYUK's motivation for joining Dallas have been swirling for weeks, and today's confirmation has only intensified the speculation. Sources close to the team suggest that the front office actively sought a receiver capable of stretching defenses vertically while also contributing to intermediate passing schemes that could revitalize the offense. In practice, AIYUK has been known for his relentless work ethic, film study habits, and the kind of versatility that allows offensive coordinators to experiment with multiple formations without sacrificing efficiency. His addition might not only impact the passing attack, but could also have cascading effects on a running game, as defensive attention is inevitably drawn to a playmaker of his caliber. Social media reactions from fans, commentators, and former players alike have ranged from excitement to cautious optimism, with some highlighting potential chemistry issues, while others emphasize the immediate advantage he brings against division rivals like the Eagles and Commanders. Historically, the Cowboys have thrived when blending star power with strategic cohesion, and the consensus among insiders is that AIYUK's presence could elevate the entire offensive philosophy. Of course, there remains an air of uncertainty. Injuries, adaptation periods, and defensive scheming all play significant roles. But the overarching narrative is clear. Dallas is signaling a new era of aggressive, high-powered offense, and AIYUK is positioned at the center of it, a lightning rod for both expectation and speculation. The impact on the Cowboys playbook is expected to be immediate, as coaches reportedly plan to integrate AIYUK into multiple packages from day one. The intention appears to be to exploit mismatches across the field, using his speed and route precision to force opposing defenses into difficult decisions. Analysts predict a rise in three wide receiver sets, with AIYUK often lining up on the outside to stretch the field, while occasional trips formations could leverage his ability to find seams in zone coverages. Beyond X's and O's, there's a psychological component. The presence of a dynamic, proven receiver can influence defensive schemes league-wide, forcing opponents to reconsider coverage assignments and altering the timing of blitz packages. In interviews, Prescott has praised AIYUK's talent, emphasizing that the new addition aligns perfectly with the team's vision of a more aggressive aerial attack. Sports writers have noted that the synergy between Prescott and AIYUK could mirror some of the most productive quarterback-receiver tandems in recent NFL memory, hinting at the possibility of record-setting performances in the upcoming season. While some caution that adjustment periods are natural, the prevailing sentiment among insiders is that this move signals a bold, almost audacious attempt to reclaim offensive dominance in a league increasingly defined by high-octane passing attacks. It's not just a signing, it's a statement, one that carries both risk and enormous potential. Fan communities erupted as the announcement circulated, flooding Twitter and fan forums with a mix of excitement, memes, and strategic analysis. Cowboys Nation appears split between unrestrained optimism and cautious realism, with diehard supporters highlighting IMMINENT's knack for explosive plays, while skeptics point to the challenge of integrating him seamlessly into an already talented roster. Podcasts and YouTube channels are devoting entire episodes to dissecting his potential usage, with debates ranging from slot alignment to deep threat scenarios. The conversation is amplified by comparisons to previous marquee signings in the franchise's history, creating a narrative arc that positions IMMINENT as not just a player, but a potential symbol of the team's next chapter. Social media reactions have transcended typical fan excitement, entering the territory of viral speculation, with analysts creating hypothetical highlights of Prescott connecting with IMMINENT in high-pressure, late-game situations. Beyond tactical discussions, the buzz includes economic implications. Jersey sales, ticket demand, and media coverage all stand to see significant boosts. Even casual observers are weighing in, curious to see if IMMINENT can live up to the lofty expectations that come with wearing the star in Dallas, a city where football is more than a game. It's a culture, a spectacle, and a source of identity that now carries a new, electrifying element. Internally, the Cowboys organization appears to be preparing for a seamless integration, with coaching staff reportedly adjusting training regimens, playbooks, and conditioning schedules to ensure IMMINENT can make an immediate impact. Sources suggest that practice sessions have been modified to simulate game-like scenarios where IMMINENT can exploit his agility, speed, and route running to maximum effect. Team meetings are reportedly emphasizing communication, timing, and situational awareness to align with the receiver's strengths, while veteran players are tasked with mentoring him on nuances unique to Dallas' offensive system. Analysts speculate that this preparation indicates a level of seriousness in the front office that could mitigate typical rookie-to-veteran adjustments, even though IMMINENT is already an experienced player. Commentary from former players suggests that chemistry-building exercises, shared film study, and collaborative on-field drills could shorten the adaptation period significantly, positioning him to produce immediately. Meanwhile, opposing defenses are reportedly re-evaluating their schemes, anticipating the challenge of covering a versatile receiver in both press and zone coverage. All of this points to an immediate and multifaceted impact, not just in statistics or scoring, but in shaping how the Cowboys approach every offensive series and how the rest of the league perceives their strategic posture. The excitement is palpable, and the rumors are fueling both anticipation and cautious analysis. Even the media narrative surrounding the acquisition has taken on a life of its own, with pundits debating whether IMMINENT represents a transformational talent or a calculated risk. Headlines across sports networks emphasize both his past exploits and the potential for game-changing plays in Dallas, framing the conversation as a mixture of celebration and scrutiny. Analysts dissecting matchups are noting that IMMINENT's speed and route variety could open previously untapped possibilities for Prescott, potentially forcing rival teams to reconfigure defensive priorities. Insider reports suggest that coaching staff are experimenting with motion, stack formations, and pre-snap shifts to maximize mismatches, indicating a comprehensive approach to leveraging IMMINENT's skill set. Meanwhile, fan speculation continues to escalate, ranging from fantasy football implications to predictions of record-breaking stats. Social media sentiment analysis shows a surge in positive engagement around Dallas' offensive outlook, reflecting the excitement generated by a player who combines technical prowess, athleticism, and a reputation for making critical plays under pressure. Even beyond the tactical implications, IMMINENT's presence is fostering a renewed sense of hope and energy, not just for a team, but for a fan base hungry for an offensive identity that can compete at the highest levels. In essence, this signing is creating a multi-layered narrative that blends athletic potential, strategic innovation, and cultural impact, setting the stage for what could be a defining season. The potential ripple effect of Brandon IMMINENT joining the Dallas Cowboys extends far beyond individual matchups or single-game performances, reaching deep into the strategic fabric of the team's offensive identity. Analysts have begun speculating about how his presence might alter not just the passing game, but the overall tempo and play-calling philosophy. By creating additional vertical threats, IMMINENT could force defenses into a constant state of adaptation, opening lanes for running backs and tight ends alike. Reports from insiders suggest that coaches are already experimenting with pre-snap motions designed to exploit his speed, while alignment shifts and trick plays may soon become a regular feature to maximize his impact. Social media speculation is rampant, with fans theorizing about potential highlight reel connections, deep ball chemistry, and the ways in which his route running could free up Prescott's vision across the field. Beyond the technical aspects, IMMINENT's arrival seems to be invigorating the locker room, with teammates reportedly responding positively to his competitive intensity and professional demeanor. Rumors indicate that the coaching staff views him as both a short-term game-changer and a long-term cornerstone, blending immediate tactical advantage with developmental promise. The dialogue around Dallas is evolving rapidly, shifting from cautious analysis to enthusiastic projection, with IMMINENT positioned at the epicenter of a new offensive identity that could define the franchise for years to come. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Observers are now considering the psychological dimension of IMMINENT's addition, noting how the mere threat of his presence could manipulate opposing defensive schemes before the ball is even snapped. In preseason simulations and practice reports, defenders are reportedly struggling to account for his agility, acceleration, and ability to create separation on both short and deep routes. Analysts have highlighted that this sort of defensive distraction effect can be as valuable as tangible yardage gains, influencing coverage assignments and opening opportunities for secondary playmakers. Rumors circulating among insiders suggest that Dallas may increasingly leverage IMMINENT in critical third-down situations and red zone scenarios, exploiting his knack for precise route execution and contested catches. The speculation has spread like wildfire through fan forums and sports media outlets, with countless posts theorizing about potential record-breaking combinations between Prescott and IMMINENT. Furthermore, merchandise demand and social engagement metrics are already reflecting this heightened interest, illustrating the cultural impact of his acquisition. From strategic analysis to fan sentiment, every layer of attention underscores a central narrative. The Cowboys are betting big on a player whose skill set could immediately recalibrate not just their offense, but the league's perception of their competitive identity. It's a storyline rich with anticipation, risk, and immense potential. Discussions surrounding salary cap implications and long-term roster planning are also beginning to dominate the rumor mill, as insiders attempt to reconcile the high-profile signing with Dallas' broader financial strategy. Some analysts speculate that acquiring IMMINENT required creative maneuvering, possibly involving adjustments in player incentives, contract structuring, or selective trades to accommodate his salary without undermining team depth. Rumors suggest that the front office is carefully balancing short-term competitiveness with sustainable roster development, ensuring that the addition of a marquee receiver does not compromise flexibility for future seasons. Meanwhile, opponents are already recalibrating defensive priorities, theorizing that increased coverage on IMMINENT could expose vulnerabilities elsewhere on the field. The fanbase, for its part, is immersed in a mix of excitement and speculation, generating hypothetical scenarios in which IMMINENT's speed and route versatility directly influence division rivalries and potential playoff seeding. Sports media has amplified these narratives, blending factual reporting with conjecture to produce content that keeps audiences engaged in real time. Analysts also note the potential mentorship dynamic, with veteran players likely guiding IMMINENT's integration, reinforcing both skill development and cultural assimilation. The complexity of these dynamics highlights that this signing is more than a simple acquisition. It's a calculated chess move with implications across multiple domains, from on-field performance to organizational identity and fan perception. Rumors continue to swirl about how IMMINENT might influence the Cowboys' offensive statistics, with projections suggesting a notable increase in passing yardage, third down conversions, and explosive play frequency. Analysts have already begun hypothesizing about statistical synergies, noting that his route-running precision and separation ability could elevate Prescott's efficiency ratings, completion percentages, and overall fantasy football relevance. Internal sources indicate that playbooks are being adapted to maximize IMMINENT's versatility, incorporating motion plays, stack formations, and jet sweeps to create mismatches against both man and zone coverage. Social media chatter is dominated by speculative highlight reels, imagined deep ball touchdowns, and debates over potential chemistry with other receiving corps members. Rumors further suggest that the team is preparing contingency strategies, ensuring that IMMINENT's integration enhances offensive adaptability rather than forcing predictable schemes. Beyond pure statistics, the psychological impact on opponents is also a recurring theme, as defenses must now account for a receiver capable of stretching the field in multiple dimensions. Coaches reportedly view this as a strategic lever, allowing them to dictate tempo and pressure while keeping defensive coordinators off balance. Across forums, podcasts, and fan channels, the conversation oscillates between cautious optimism and bold predictions, reflecting the profound sense of intrigue and anticipation that accompanies the arrival of a player with IMMINENT's skill set and potential. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.